They were queuing around the block in North London tonight, not for a booster or a test, but for a football match. 60,000 people crammed into Arsenal's Emirates Stadium. They showed their COVID pass to get in. But is all this enough to keep Omicron out and stop nights like this again becoming super spreader events? Earlier, the Prime Minister said right now he did not intend to bring in further restrictions ahead of Christmas, as he urged all of us to get jabbed.
So let's keep going, let's keep giving Omicron both barrels, and let's slow its spread and give the vaccines more time. We're not cancelling events, we're not closing hospitality, we're not cancelling people's parties or their ability to mix. What we are saying is, think carefully before you go.
But his chief medical officer struck a much more sombre tone, pointing to this graph showing over 78,000 daily COVID cases, the highest ever. He warned the worst was still to come and people should rethink who they mix with.
I really think people should be prioritising those things and only those things that really matter to them. Don't mix with people you don't have to for either work or for the sort of family things that really matter to you. This is a really serious threat at the moment. How big a threat? There are several things we don't know, but all the things that we do know are bad.
Frances has already made her decision. She was planning a big Christmas get-together with her family this year after missing the last one, but she's decided it's not worth the risk and has now cancelled her plans.
I'm not too worried about getting it myself, but I've got elderly grandparents, I've got a brother, who's got lung issues. I just think everyone just has to be sensible, and there is a lot of anxiety in the air at this moment. I think it's the uncertainty. If the government came out tomorrow and said, this is what you can't do, this is what you can do, I think a lot of people would feel a bit better.
Earlier in the day, Labour asked whether Boris Johnson was even in a strong enough position to bring in new restrictions after 99 of his own MPs voted against the latest rules yesterday, and questions still remain over whether he himself has been following them.
We know that following the rules won't be easy this Christmas, but it is necessary. Can the Prime Minister not see that he has no hope of regaining the moral authority to deliver that difficult message if he cannot be straight with the British public about the rule-breaking in Downing Street last Christmas?
As he knows, a report is being delivered to me by the Cabinet Secretary into exactly what went on. I think what the British public want us all to do, frankly, and what they want us all to do is focus on the matter in hand and continue to deliver the vaccine rollout.
The government insists the rules right now are enough, but you'd be forgiven for thinking you've heard this story before. Daniel Hewitt, News at 10, Westminster.